Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm that doll guy and happy hump day. What's the weather doing where you're at? Because here in Michigan we are having a great thaw, great spring day. It's sunny, we haven't seen that in a while. Oh gosh, almost 50 degrees to make up for that horrible storm we had last week. The horrible cold. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but I want to show you just another one of my customs that I kind of didn't really design, but kind of participate in making. So I want to show you my White Rabbit by DC Comics. Here she is featured in my little version of Arkham Asylum that I made with some printables off of my Froggy Stuff blog spot. And just some things I put together. So I made my little Arkham Asylum to feature Bane. I have an ongoing adventure on my Instagram at TheRealThatDollGuy. If you guys want to check it out, you can see my photographs there, my little storylines, my little serials, I guess you want to call it, back in the old time days. So what do I have here? So I have Catgirl and Catwoman. I think you've seen these before. This is just a Barbie Spy Squad cat burglar that I customized. I used the cowl from the Halle Berry Catwoman and painted her body and made some accessories from DC Comics Katrina Falcone Catgirl, the character that was created by Tony S. Daniel that we haven't seen in forever, since I think before the New 52, and the modern take on DC Comics Catwoman from the comic books on a made-to-move body using the 2004 limited edition Catwoman with a haircut and a costume made by my friend Jenny Rose. You can find her on Etsy. She does a great job. She also does the Michelle Pfeiffer version with sewn white stitching as well. The star of the show, though, is Jana Hudson, the White Rabbit. I'm not sure if many of you have seen her. She made her debut in The Dark Knight, in the New 52, number 1, 2, and 3. She also made some brief cameos in the Arkham Asylum saga of DC Comics several years later. We haven't seen her in like 10 years, but I've always liked the character. And so I wanted to have her for part of my custom collection. So I solicited my friend Tanya Lawrence from Spain. She lives in Spain, and she does a lot of my costumes, my Fabiola clothes, and I just really love her work. And so I asked her if she would take a stab at the White Rabbit costume, which she did, which looked great. By the way, Bane's just one of those, like, oh, he was just part of a, I'm not sure if he's Hasbro, Kenner, I don't know what he is, but he's just a big, solid kind of 3 points of articulation kind of doll I just use as kind of like for just shots and stuff with Batman and stuff. He's supposed to be 12 inches, but I'm not sure if he's 12 inches. Maybe just because he has a little bitty head. I don't know. But anyway, so I featured White Rabbit in the storyline to introduce her and Tanya's work. So this gal started off as what was she? She was a Hello Kitty Barbie on a model muse body with the nostalgic skin tone. So I popped her head off, put her on well, I'll talk about the body in a minute. Ugh, God. So I obviously rerouted her. She had that, what was it? The almost early 2000s kind of black hair and blonde hair kind of mixed together, kind of that early 2000s look. She had that. So I pulled her hair out, rerouted her with, I think this is called First Snow by Doll Planet on Etsy, that you can find their hair there. I use all Doll Planet hair pretty much for all my reroots. And I give it like a little style. So that's my rerouting and my little hairstyle from how she looked from the comics in the New 52. Those ears that I got. Now, Tanya made me homemade ears, which I think they're super cute. They're big. They're great. It's just the headband didn't hold down to the head tight enough. So I kind of customized those ears from the Cutie reveal, the number 1, the bunny rabbit, and I just kind of painted them and glittered them to match the mask. The mask I used, what was it? The 2004 Barbie Batgirl, when they had the bendy arms and all that kind of stuff. So I took off I had a spare one. So I took her cowl apart, took this faceplate, which is like a very bendy, rubbery kind of plastic. I took it off. I kind of cut around to frame the face of the White Rabbit, painted a hot pink, and sprayed it with, I'm not sure if I actually brushed on Mod Podge to to shake in a bag of pink glitter or if I sprayed it with the E6000. But I did one of those things and then I sealed it with the glossy Mod Podge to seal that glitter in there. And I just liked her face. Like she has the Steffi face, the Steffi mold, which I like because she has that cute little sassy puckery lip. And so I thought, you know, that'd be the perfect White Rabbit face because she was rather seductive and provocative in the New 52. And so the body. So I found a perfect bend leg kind of body from, I don't know what the era would be, but it was like the more voluptuous, maybe early 2000s, mid 2000s body. Perfect match. However, these boots that I found on eBay from China, I can't remember the seller's name, but I really like his shoes. He has great shoes. And so these boots would not, these boots are made for like Fashion Royalty, IT Dolls, Poppy Parker, Measy by JHD Toys and that kind of stuff. So they're made for like 1/6 scale dolls. Not so much Barbie, and it's hard to find a Barbie that'll fit these boots because usually her thighs are too thick. So the body was a challenge. So the body that I thought I found, which would have been, oh, what was it? I think it was the Frank Sinatra Barbie. Great voluptuous body, which I thought would look great because I was trying to find a body that didn't have seams. Eventually, you'll see I went to the made to move. I was trying to avoid the made to move. However, this is the perfect skin tone, the nostalgic skin tone. I just didn't like all the joints. But I think the costume, well, you know, it covers most of them. I mean, I like the versatility of the made to move. I just don't like the robotic joints. I mean, White Rabbit's supposed to be a seductive. Oh, my floor is peeling up. Gotta get some glue stick. Anyway, White Rabbit's a sexy character. I want her to kind of have the voluptuous, sexy body with no seams. So that's why I was trying to find a TNT type, twist and turn, bend leg, whatever body, and the boots didn't fit. Hi, baby. This is my baby Maisie Lynn. I can't scarcely go without making a video without a puppy making an appearance, and this is her appearance. This is my baby Maisie, and she just turned 3 on December 23rd. I know, too much information than what you needed to know, but that's just what it is. So that body didn't work. The boots were they were too tight. So then I found the Barbie Elvis, which was, you know, I thought it was like a cool kind of the 2012 kind of fashionista type articulated body, but it was that Model Muse pivotal. I didn't know that, and it was like almost a little bit too tall, too skinny, too supermodelish. It was kind of floppy, and the joints were just, I just don't like it. So I'm gonna try to maybe flip that doll on eBay or sell it in the groups or something, because then I also tried to find I also tried a Life in the Dream House Midge to see if her skin tone matched. It didn't. I just could not find the best body for this gal in the nostalgic skin tone. It's very hard. So I just settled. This is the purple top Asian made to move body. It's a perfect match for the nostalgic skin tone. If any of you ever wanted to do a body match for a nostalgic skin tone. I know I'm just babbling, drawling on and on, but I figure this needs to be said just in case you guys have any questions about matching with a nostalgic skin tone, which is kind of hard to do. Anyway, so the costume. So Tanya, as you can see, if you Google the White Rabbit or look up her comic book appearances, you'll see that this costume is on point. It's got the pink ribbed bustier, the white satin collar with the little, I don't know what you call that thing. It's, I don't know what you call it, but the thing that connects them. And so it snaps in the back, but she added cute little silver buttons to kind of just give it more, just a more authentic look. So those are just sewn on, but it actually snaps. And well, let's look at her thong, because in this comic book she has a hot pink thong with a little bunny tail. Basically, she's a Playboy bunny wrapped up as a supervillain. Tanya made these this thong by hand. I have to try to be careful so I don't get too close in there. The gloves I found, the gloves are from F Joy on eBay. She hand makes gloves and they're stretchy, so they work very well. I did have a pair of gloves. I can't remember from where on eBay. It was like they were satiny, but just didn't go past the elbow far enough. So all I did was I rerouted the White Rabbit and I made her mask. That's all I did. And I glittered her ears from the Cutie reveal. Tanya gets all the credit for this look. And of course, I wish I could think of the guys' names who did these boots. But if you guys eBay search FR shoes or boots, Fashion Royalty, New Face, IT, whatever, Integrity Toys, you will find these shoes and boots, and prices are good. His shipping is fast. They look fabulous, and some of these are pretty easy to customize yourself. But this is my White Rabbit, and I don't know, my Arkham Asylum, just while we're kind of here, the bars are just painted a matte black on the 3/16-inch dowels that you can buy from Walmart. I printed off the wallpaper from my Froggy Stuff Blogspot. The riveted stuff I think I found is just a Google image I printed off on a color printer. Sorry, I'm on my knees and I'm falling. The back wall I've previously made, I've used a million times for dioramas, and I thought this was just a nice compliment to it. So I just had to take this 36 by 48 display board and I kind of cut it down to 21 inches and just reversed it. I papered, I guess, the outside rather than the inside. Like, okay, so this one's the inside, this one's the outside, just turned backwards. And I was able to kind of just ignore my uncleaned edges. I don't know. So I made each side of this, each panel has a cutout. I just used an X-Acto knife to make the cells, or the, I don't know what you call them in an asylum, if you call them a cell or not. It's not a jail, it's like an asylum. And the inside I didn't do anything with. You'll see how ratchet this looks because it's just black. You know, I didn't paint it, it just come black. But I painted my dowels, like I said, and then I just used some kind of super duper glue to kind of line them up, and I just kind of glued them into place. So that's all that is on this side. Nothing fancy on the inside. I figured you were going to see much of the inside, and if you did, the black on the inside kind of works for it, but you could also paper the inside. You could detail it any way you want, of course. And I might make a background that has more like maybe security, big metal doors as opposed to that wooden door. I just kind of did this in the pinch. This little cell thing took me maybe an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to do, with cutting down the board, cutting out the windows, painting the bars, gluing them in, papering, and I just use rubber cement really well to glue the printed off brick facade onto the cardboard diorama or the display board. So I'm trying to do more with like 3-dimensional pieces as opposed to just a backdrop and characters in front of it doing whatever. So I'm trying to just, I don't know, I guess I'm trying to just expand my creativity or whatever. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, so I know this video is like all the rest. It's just chopping, disjointed thinking, and just me rambling. That's all that is. That's all they all are. But I just wanted to share this with you. I just really love my White Rabbit. Thank you, Tanya, if you see this. I don't know if you will. And Jenny Rose for this great Catwoman costume. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, suggestions, things that you would like to try me to customize, maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. But you guys have a great day. Hopefully it's warm where you are. Stay safe, stay healthy, and much love to you all. Thank you.